Thank you very much. Let me start by saying that when the world was shaken by the international financial crisis, the immediate impact was the um, employment crisis, meaning simply that financing employment is a real problem. It is not only a problem for governments, but problem for all structures which have some impact on employment. This is why funding is critical. This is also why I'm happy that we have amply discussed this issue during this session in order to understand that the main challenge will depend on our capacity to innovate in this area. And what we have heard here over these last 2 days did show that there are very interesting perspectives in view of all the beautiful proposals we have listened to here. The other issue is that employment is a political issue, first and foremost. And this is why we know that the African Union, the African Development Bank, I would say, and the International Labour Office, as well as the Economic Commission for Africa, they do have put in place an initiative for youth employment in Africa, of course. And this initiative is spearheaded by two pilot countries, i.e. Burkina Faso and Senegal. Why Burkina Faso? Well, simply because in 24, the International Labour Office and the African Union organized a head of state summit around youth employment and the fight against poverty. Why Senegal? Well, simply because the African Union and other partners have recognized the political will of the head of state Macky Sall to consider this issue as a political issue. So it is the political dimension of employment. But we know, by the way, the economic dimension of employment, because we all know that if employment is ensured, of course, this can spearhead the economy in terms of consumption, in terms of tax, in terms of economic, globally speaking. So this is what explains the fact that we have made it knew that this should be held. Employment can be regarded from three angles. You have the vision of the employment. The student is the one who is not trained. The job employment seeker is also another dimension which is different from the perception of the head of enterprise who offers the employment. He regards employment from a different angle. You also have the perception of government, political wise. So you have three dimensions: perception, employment. If these three dimensions do not go hand in hand in the same dynamics, of course, there will be some shortcomings and some problems. And all these issues, in a visible manner, or not that apparent, will give rise to have given rise to all your discussions over these last days. This is what I'm confident that while drawing from what we have heard here with experts in the various countries, institutions, which have also participated in these deliberations, if we can draw profit from this, I'm sure that we can offer to our youth, to our countries, to our institutions, our governments, to our enterprises, very beautiful future prospects. So this is why, once again, I would like to ask the General Rapporteur, well, if he's ready, to please come and present to us beautiful ideas we have collected here over the last 2 days. The future is promising, and I think we can bank on all this. Particularly what matters, let us not lose sight of the capital that we have garnered from the rapporteurs and so on. I'm sure that the Director General of ANPEJ will not miss this opportunity to capitalize on all these experiences at national level, because we know that ANPEJ somewhere down the road is the right angle. Understanding very well these dynamics. This is why his speech yesterday actually has set the tune in our discussions to some extent, and he made some proposals which made it possible for us to understand that in Senegal things are moving ahead. They're moving ahead everywhere, and we have a big army, real army, ANPEJ, which in the very near future will make proposals for action in order to speed up, the advent of more employments in Senegal. Congratulations, I know where